Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I stay. Broski, yummy. I just touched down in LA, the Spanish, my favorite. This that G. I keep it playing, so I put it on. She be in it. She just made a big. I got rolling over. Speeding to the money like I'm running from the feds. Posted with my this say yeah.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Only one of these teams will earn a shot at the Lombardi. The AFC title game is underway. Chooses to bring this one out. And this drive will start inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Allen comes out throwing. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Vegas first down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Catch is made down the right sideline. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
That's good for Las Vegas.
From the red zone now. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the...
Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bynum. And the Jets are off to a great start defensively. They forced a turnover on the opening possession. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, heck, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he goes out. Just needed one more step to reach midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. They go to Barkley again. And this one does not go far. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one. Softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. There's a man there. It's intercepted. Kaiir Elam makes the play. Into the red zone. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. Just tried a little bit too hard to get that 3rd down conversion. Brock wanted so badly to keep that opening series going, and that one cost him.
Yeah, I think it's less, Kate, in this case about the throw and much more about crediting the defense who was ready and willing to be opportunistic. Not just knock that ball away.
Yeah.
They wanted to take advantage of that opportunity, and they jumped on it.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Choosing to bring it out deep in the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. drive will start out with a 1st and 10. After the pick, Stafford back to the air. Completes this one to Chase. And another small 4-yard chunk there. Kaiir Elam getting there for the stop.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes them to 3rd and 5. Stafford from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Stafford gonna go on 4th. He's got it to his running back. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On 1st down, here's Stafford. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He's contained at the line for no gain. Kaiir Elam getting there for the stop. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. They take the handoff now, Stafford. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
4th and 3, drive on the line. Now Stafford again. He lets one fly deep downfield. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
He has the touchdown. Gay to add the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Byron Murphy there to make the play. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Here's another carry for Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The Raiders go a nickel on this 3rd down. Running back sent in motion. He has the first over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. So we're through one here in the AFC title game. It's a 2-score game early. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. That one's on the mark. Jacoby Myers. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They're set up at the 35 now. Stafford now on 1st down. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Gay to add the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders stretch their lead to 21. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set. 1st and 10. They give to Barkley, left side. And he gets him around 6 there. Aleem McNeil in on the tackle. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Flushed out of the pocket. Down the run right, throwing deep down the... He's got it inside the 25. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Jets get it back to a 14-point game. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. From his own end zone, here we go. He's going to be touchdown as that return comes to an end. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Okonkwo brings it in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
It's the pick up of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, it's Brooks. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
He throws a bullet down the right. This is caught. Looks like he stayed in bounds too. Great work. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's good for another Las Vegas.
Working inside the red zone. He's on the move, and he carries it in for the touchdown. The Raiders stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Josh Allen, the touchdown. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Raiders stretch their lead to 21. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that. That's grabbed inside the 30. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Jets fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Cardi with the extra point. And the Jets get it back to a 14-point game. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He beams one deep right side. That's complete inside the 35. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Allen. Hooks up with Anthony Gould, complete. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They'll come up 1st and 10.
56.
They motion the slot man right. 1st down from the red zone. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, a give to Brooks. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Escapes the pocket. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain. The Jets take their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
He finds him beyond the marker. And he's going to have a touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. Gay to add the extra point. The kick is good, and expect that to stand now. This flag appears to be the player who jumped early looking to block that kick. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. Pretty good lead in hand already. They're still just taking the extra point from the 10. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sailed over the end zone, Brock. But with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now Stafford to throw. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. He finds space for a few yards that time. Byron Murphy there to make the play. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Raiders are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to...
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders get more points to end a lopsided first half. Josh Allen the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders continue piling onto this lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Throwing now on first down, Stafford. This one taken in by Chase. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Shotgun snap to Stafford. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. This one misses the tight end. And now it's 3rd and short. Stafford from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Slide's kick is up and good. And that lowers the gap to 25 points.
Well, nothing to critique there. Good snap, good hold, and he puts it through to pay off the drive with 3 points.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. One last play before the break. Throwing it just before halftime. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting in the wings for whoever can finish this game out as we're back underway. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football's going to be spotted at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Stafford now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, then the other areas of the team pick each other up.
Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Throwing from the gun. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. This is caught inside the 15. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Jets cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Point after converted from Cardi. And the Jets make it an 18-point game.
42. Jets 24.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Blitz coming here, Allen. Catch is made down the right sideline. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tre'Davious White.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Handoff headed right. Barkley. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Give him 30 yards on that one. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down. Big shot to begin the drive. Has him up beyond the 40. First down, and they go right back to him. And he fights his way forward to get this to the 45. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. That one gains 7. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. They pick the handoff now, Stafford. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. They go with Barkley here. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down. Here's Saquon. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's 3rd down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. He's taking a shot towards the end zone. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Stafford gonna go on 4th. He's finds Smith. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Running left, this is Barkley. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? You can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Chased out to his right. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
A give to Barkley. And he doesn't find open space. He only finds a defender who makes the stop. Stopped for no gain, and it leaves them 6 yards out on 3rd and goal.
Well, now things get a little dicey for this offense. 1 down left before a big decision to make. Do you continue to try running it against a front that stopped you, or are you now forced to put the ball in the air?
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Raiders will take over as he picks off his 10th pass of the season. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From his own end zone, Allen. That pass caught by Gould. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Only one frame. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
It is caught at the 20. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Raiders keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Gay to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders grow their lead yet again. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Looking up towards the dome. Can't bring it in clean.
Recovered by the receiving team.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He's throwing deep, and they pick him off again. Benjamin St-Juste picks it off. And the Raiders get it back after a...
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
Don't be afraid of the bounce. See when your things levels gotta change to your mouth. How can I walk in doubt? Never been a beg, never been a loud mouth. Pen can go for days. I'm obsessed with it, can't change my ways. So blessed with it, what can I say? Top form staying in shape.
You wanna try to beat the